Hi, hello, good morning to all. Welcome to Hema the Expressive Thoughts. If anyone is watching first time my channel, please subscribe to my channel and tap the bell icon. Then you'll get the notifications. So today I am going to discuss about microwave junction and what are the microwave junctions, and we will discuss about the S matrix, and also we will derive the values for S matrix, E plane, T junction based on the properties of the scattering matrix. Okay, so we will discuss one by one. See here, microwave junction. The microwave circuit consists of microwave components. The connection point at which two or more microwave components are connected is called microwave junction. So what is microwave junction means? Which consists of microwave components. So if two or more components are connected at a point, that point is called as microwave junction. So here what are the basic microwave junctions we have means E plane T junction, H plane T junction, EH plane T junction, hybrid T junction, directional coupler, circulator. These are the important microwave junctions which we are going to discuss. Here is scattering matrix. The matrix which contains S parameters are called scattering matrix. We have parameters, ABCD parameters, H parameters, Y parameters. Likewise, we have scattering parameters. If the matrix consists of scattering parameters, that matrix is called scattering matrix. Why we are going to scattering matrix? Why not the two-port parameters? Means at gigahertz range it is difficult to analyze the microwave components with the help of the network parameters. That is, what are the network parameters? Actually we have H, Y, Z and ABCD. So with the help of these network parameters we cannot analyze the microwave components at gigahertz range. That's why we need special parameters. Those special parameters are called scattering parameters. That matrix is called scattering matrix. So how we can represent the scattering matrix? Similar to the HYZ parameters. So here scattering matrix simply called as S matrix. So here B is equals to S into A. B is the output matrix and S is the scattering matrix and A is the input matrix. Likewise we will represent the output matrix of a microwave junction. So these are the representation of output, input and scattering matrix representation. B is equals to S into A. So next we will see properties of scattering matrix. Next, properties of scattering matrix. S matrix should always be of the order of n by n. So this is always n by n. The number of rows is equals to number of columns in S matrix. So where n is, what is n means? Number of ports in the microwave junction. So microwave junction mainly consists of two or more junctions now. So here n indicates the ports, number of ports. So how the number of ports we will see. Next, second property is S matrix is a symmetric matrix. All we know about the symmetric matrix, that is Sij is equals to Sji. Third property is S matrix is a unitary matrix. Unitary matrix property, this also we know from the mathematics. S into S complex conjugate is equals to I. S complex conjugate, this one you know it very well, I think so. And fourth property is the sum of product of each term of the any row or column multiplied by the complex conjugate of the corresponding term of any row or column is equals to 0. So the sum of product of each term of any row or column is multiplied by the complex conjugate of any complex conjugate of the corresponding term of any other row or column. Any other row or column is equals to 0. So here the product of these two is equals to 0. I is equals to 1 to n. Next, coming to here, the S parameters of two-port network. So here what are the S parameters for two-port network? S11, S12, S21, S22, A1, A2, B1, B2. So here A1, A2 are incident waves, and B1, B2 are related to reflected wave. So A1 is the RMS voltage of incident wave, A2 RMS voltage of incident wave, B1 RMS voltage of reflected wave at port 1, B2 RMS voltage of reflected wave at port 2. So now we will see how E-plane junction matrix can be evaluated with the help of these S parameters. So with the help of the properties of this scattering matrix, we are going to get the S matrix of E-plane T junction. So how it is means, see here we will see E-plane T junction. So like this, the diagram for E-plane T junction is like this: port 1, port 2, port 3, port 1, port 2, port 3. So here port 1 and port 2 are called as collinear arms. Port 1 and port 2 are called collinear arms. Port 3 is called side arm or E-plane arm. Port 3 is called side arm or E-plane arm. If input is given at port 3, the output dividing at port 1 and port 2 equal in magnitude but 180 degrees phase shift. So if we give the input at port 3, the output coming from port 1 and port 2 is equal in magnitude but phase of 180 degrees. So remember this point. E-plane T junction is also called as series junction. So what is the series junction means? E-plane T junction. E-plane T junction is series junction. E-plane T junction. So E-plane T junction, from the properties of S matrix. What is the S matrix for E-plane T junction? That we will derive from the properties of S matrix. So what is the first property of S matrix? That is, the S matrix is in the order of n by n, where n is the number of ports. So here how many ports we have? 3. Then n is equals to 3. So the order of the matrix is equals to number of ports. So n is equals to 3 here. Then the matrix can be written as 3 by 3 matrix. So likewise we can write. Next, second property is S matrix is a symmetric matrix, that is S size is equals to Sji. So S12 is equals to 2 1, 1 3 is equals to 3 1, 2 3 is equals to 3 2. And the third one is, so here we have E-plane property. What is that E-plane property means? Port 1 and port 2 are equal in magnitude but 180 degrees phase shift. Hence S13 is equals to minus S23. These two are equal in magnitude but phase shift of 180 degrees. That's why these can be written as. So here why we are writing like this means S13. What is S13? What is 1 indicates? What is 3 indicates means? 3 indicates input, 1 indicates output. 3 indicates input, here 2 indicates output. So S13 means input at 3, output at port 1. So S23 means input at 3, output at port 2. So these two are equal. Output at port 1 and port 2 is equal in magnitude but 180 degrees phase shift. That's why here we have written the minus sign. This is from the property of E-plane junction. So remember this point, how we have written S13 is equals to minus S23. Next, fourth point is S33 is equals to 0. That is, here the third port is this E-plane T junction is perfectly matched to the junction, then only we will get the output at port 1 and port 2. That's why if port 3 is perfectly matched to the junction, S33 is equals to 0. So these are the 4 points. Remember these points. Based on these points, we are going to get the S matrix of E-plane. So now here by substituting all 2, 3 and 4 in first property, that is in S matrix, we will get S as S is equals to S11, S12, S13, S12, S22, S31 can be written as, sorry, S23 here actually, S23 can be written as minus S13. Next S13, S23 is equals to S32. So we can write in place of S23 minus S13. So that's why we have written here in place of S32 we have written minus S13. Next, S matrix from unitary matrix property, that is unitary property is S into S star is equals to I. So S11, write the matrix, next complex conjugate of this matrix and I matrix. So here from the unitary property we have these matrices. Now do R1 C1, R2 C2, R3 C3. We'll get like this, just multiply simple R1 C1, R2 C2, R3 C3, simply matrix multiplication 1, 2, 3. Consider these equations as 1, 2, 3. So from equation 3 we can get S13 is equals to 1 by root 2. Now from R3 C1, why we have to do this one means, if do like this then only the simplification is easy. You can do remaining operations also. R3 C1, R3 C1, R1 C2, R1 C3. You can do like that also, but what is our main aim is we need to get all the values for these parameters. What are the values for scattering parameters? You can take remaining operations also, no problem, but this is the simplest way to get the S matrix values. So now R3 C1, so we'll get this one. S13, already we have the value for S13 which is not equals to 0, hence this one becomes 0. From this S11 is equals to S12. Substitute 4 in equation 1. So if you substitute 4 in equation 1, that is S11 is equals to S12. So we'll get S11 square plus S11 square plus S13 square equals to 0. We have this value. From this we will get the value of S11. S11 is equals to S12. Now we got two values, S11 and S12. So S12 up to now we got all these values. Now we need to get the value for S22. That's it now. Only we need to get the value of S22. That's it. So what we have to do to get that value means, see here from equation 2. We didn't use equation 2 now up to now. So from that we know the values of S12 and S13. So what is equation 2 here? This one is the equation 2, S12, S22, S13. So S12 we have the value as S11, that is 1 by 2. So that's why here we have written 1 by 2. S22 whole square, we don't have any value, we need to find out this one. Next 1 by 2, what is this one? S13 it is, see here S13. So S13 we have the value as 1 by root 2 whole square. So S13 is 1 by root 2 whole square. So 1 by 4 plus S22 whole square plus 1 by 2 is equals to 1. From this we will get S22 as 1 by 2. Substitute all parameters in S matrix. Then we will get S is equals to 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, minus 1 by root 2, minus 1 by root 2, minus 1 by root 2, 0. So how means, see here S11, S12 both are same. So S11, S12, S12 here 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. S22 we got as 1 by 2. So here 1 by 2. S13 we got as 1 by root 2. So here 1 by root 2, here minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, minus 1 by root 2. This one is 0. So likewise we got all the values of S parameters. So we know that B is equals to S into A. Output matrix is equals to scattering matrix into input matrix. So here we have 3 ports. That's why we will get B1, B2, B3 is equals to S into A1, A2, A3. We have 3. We can write simple matrix multiplication. B1 is equals to A1 by 2 plus A2 by 2 plus A2 by root 2. B2 is equals to A1 by 2 plus A2 by 2 minus A2 by root 2. B3 is equals to A1 by root 2 minus A2 by root 2. So these are the S parameters for E-plane T-junction. So in the next session of microwave engineering we will discuss about H-plane T-junction scattering matrix parameter. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you have any doubts, please comment me in the comment section. I will clarify your doubts. Thank you so much for watching.